Hi, I'm Dr. Ken Erickson, developer of the ProMaker method and creator of Step Up to Ultimate Performance. I want to tell you that you can actually make yourself stronger almost immediately without lifting another weight, without training another day. You've probably been training, if you're watching this video, probably been training a good long time, working towards some pretty amazing goals, and I applaud you for that. That's fantastic. But what you might be finding is that the harder you work and the more you train, you start to just really get the goal starts to get further and further away because you just seem to hit these plateaus. You just can't seem to get through to the other side. And a lot of times, especially when it comes to strength, you'll find that it's not about putting on more muscle or lifting another weight to make it stronger. It's about taking away the reason that's actually making the muscle weaker. And I want to talk to you about something that you may or may not have heard about called reciprocal inhibition. Sounds kind of fancy, but let's break it down a little bit. Inhibition is just when you take something and you don't make it work as well as it's supposed to. It's inhibited. Reciprocal is just a fancy word for the opposite. So if you have two muscles that are opposing one another, let's say the bicep and the tricep, they are reciprocal muscles. When you have something called reciprocal inhibition, it's when you actively contract one muscle, it actually electrically deactivates the opposing muscle, the reciprocal muscle. That's called reciprocal inhibition. It's your body's brilliant way of preventing you from hitting the gas pedal and the brake pedal at the same time. It would be absolutely ridiculous to do that. So your body's built in something to where you can't do that. Electrically it's turned off at the spinal cord. Reciprocal inhibition. What will oftentimes happen though is if you're training and you're training one muscle more so than the other, which happens in almost every sport you could possibly name, the opposing muscle that's not being trained as much becomes electrically deactivated. So even if you do try to hit the gym and make it stronger, you're oftentimes not going to have much result because the electricity is not there. Light bulb's healthy, but the electricity is not making to it, so the light bulb is just a little bit more dim than it should be. So make sure that when you are training, try to balance it out as best you can, and make sure you maintain good flexibility of both of the muscles, because it's the overall tightness of the contracted muscle that tends to lead to the reciprocal inhibition. So stick here with the ProMaker Performance Academy, and you'll learn more about this and exactly how to take care of that on yourself. So I'll see you at the Academy.